April is Poetry Month, and who better to open the pages of her new book featuring a great American poet than Faye Duncan. She is back with us. It's good to see you again.
Thank you so very much for having me, Pastor Angie.
Listen, I'm so excited to learn more about Gwendolyn Brooks. You really opened my eyes about her stunning work.
Yes, Gwendolyn Brooks is from the city of Chicago, but having an Indiana connection, she helped discover a great Indiana poet whose name was Etheridge Knight. And so also, as this being Poetry Month, I want us to celebrate some other Indiana and Ohio poets. One of the most famous poets from Cleveland, Ohio is Mary Oliver. One of the most famous poets from the Hoosier State is James Whitcomb Riley. And one of the most famous poets from Kentucky, I want to get all those tri-state areas, is Frank Walker. So while we want to talk about Gwendolyn Brooks, who is the subject of my new book, A Song for Gwendolyn Brooks, I want us also to celebrate all of those poets from the tri-state area.
Well, I love Mary Oliver so much. In fact, she's just a great way to begin your day with her stunning work. But speak to us a bit about reading poetry to children, what poetry does for us that perhaps other forms of literature don't.
Okay, so I say that poetry is like a big warm blanket. It comforts our soul, very much like scripture, Pastor Angie. Also, when adults share poems with children, they are inspiring them and encouraging them to fall in love with words. And when children fall in love with words, they fall in love with not only poetry, but they fall in love with books. And when children fall in love with books, they go on to be literate. And what do we know? Readers are great leaders. In fact, the greatest leaders are readers.
I think that is so true, and I see it in my work as well. You can tell by the writing if someone has been a reader, and it really does show. Now let's talk about your book and about Gwendolyn Brooks.
Okay, well, A Song for Gwendolyn Brooks is a celebration of Gwendolyn Brooks, who was the first African-American writer to win a Pulitzer Prize. And so Gwendolyn Brooks has some very famous poems, like her famous poem for kids. I encourage you to look it up today. Her famous poem for kids is We Real Cool, which is a poem that talks about the importance of school. And another thing I want us to talk about for Poetry Month is when we want to go and find poetry books for students, take the student or your child, or if you're a school teacher or librarian, of course librarians know this, take your child to the local bookstore. Take your child to the public library. Or you can always shop online wherever books are sold. And as I hope you will get a copy of A Song for Gwendolyn Brooks.
Faye Duncan, you always light up this screen. Thank you for being with us again this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.